Welcome back, Chavis Clan.
What up, fool? How you doing, man? What up?
Okay, so we realized that you guys like our sit-down conversations. Y'all like when we like here together talking. So we're giving you guys another one. So this one is a very debatable, we can say debatable.
I guess.
Well, I feel like it's a conversation that needs to be talked about.
It's a good conversation piece.
Yeah. So the topic, as you can see down below in the title, it's is marriage just a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
For whatever reason, a lot of people say they don't want to get married because what's the point? We can date forever, have as many children as we want, live together, dog, house, car in each other's names. Like, that's, I ain't gonna say it's weird, but it's like, why not tie the knot? And I guess that's what it kind of boils down to. If you just see marriage as a piece of paper, then what about the title to your car? Is that just a piece of paper as well? It is, sure, but it has meaning behind it.
Like ownership.
Exactly.
Or like the title to your house, the deed to your house.
Yeah, the deed to your house.
Or you going to school, or you going to college. You going to college for what? Your degree, your master's, a bachelor's, associates, whatever it is. Are you calling that just a piece of paper? Like, I feel like marriage is more than a piece of paper. It's a sacred thing. Very sacred.
Very sacred.
Two, it's like, why wouldn't you want your spouse's last name? It's like y'all doing all this claiming and y'all beating people up because, you know, they talking to other people, but you won't want to put a ring on it to solidify the relationship.
Exactly.
And then it's like,
yeah,
let's go to the more serious side. If something happens to your girlfriend or your fiance or whatever, or vice versa, your boyfriend in the hospital, you have no legal claim over that person. So even though y'all been together for 20, 15, 10 years, that does not mean anything. Their family member is going to decide if they can pull a plug or not, if it's that serious, like life or death. Any medical decisions, any ownership over the money, it goes to the family. It doesn't go to you.
Tell you that, my man, they ain't gonna hold up in court, my boy. I can tell you, like, y'all better stop playing. Or in the hospital, like, it's literally, and I don't want them to get confused and to say it's a claiming a person like that. That's not what it means. It's a legal document solidifying the bond, your relationship. Like, yes, and of course, there is instances where you can be married for X amount of years, whatever, and somebody step out of the marriage, or things that happen in a dating relationship can still happen in a marriage relationship for sure. But there is levels to this, and that's what, again, I think a lot of people misconstrue it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like the Bible. It's like, well, can you really believe what the Bible says was written by a man? Would you prefer for it to be written by a monkey? A horse or something? Like, how else is it going to get here? Yeah. So at the end of the day, marriage is more than a piece of paper. It's about y'all relationship being taken to the next step. Just like, in a traditional relationship, a man would go and ask a woman, hey, I like you a lot. I want to take it to the next step. I want you to be my girlfriend. Just like the man will step up and say, hey, I love you. I like you. All these good things. Get down on one knee, pop the question with a ring in the hand. Like, there's levels to this. And there's a different mindset that goes into it as well. So if you still think, keep real, keep real with Chavis Clan, be from the heart. If you really still think marriage is just a piece of paper, you probably shouldn't be married right now. Just wait. Focus on you, king. Focus on you, queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just really spend time with yourself, understand, and level up your mentality, level up your viewpoint on these things that can really change your life. Because again, like you said, in a real world scenario, God forbid, of course, a medical emergency may happen. The worst thing you want to be in is a position to where you want to have X, Y, and Z done for your partner, but you, again, have no legal documentation saying that is your partner. So you are top priority when it comes to asking questions or whatever needs need to be met for your partner. And then, like I said, that my man, my girl thing, yes, it's cool to society, but again, once these serious situations start popping up and y'all really aren't joined together in unity, legally, then again, now it's a whole different ball game. And then maybe mother of your partner isn't really cool with you or has a different viewpoint on what to do, like you said, pull the plug or not, or put him in this kind of facility or whatever X, Y, and Z may happen. But again,
and it really sucks. Because on social media, I see a lot of videos where it's like the partner didn't really have a relationship with their family, but the medical staff still had to contact his immediate family
legally, they have to.
To make the decision on, certain things medically for that person. And it's like, I don't want to be in that predicament where I have to go back and forth like, y'all weren't here for X amount of years. I know what he really would want or what she really would want and stuff like that. And I feel like people that have the thought that marriage is just a piece of paper, I feel like there's some trauma in that as well. Like how they see marriage growing up.
The perception of it, exactly.
Because there's been a lot of like failed marriages or marriages that are together, but the partners don't really like each other. There's cheating and just a whole lot, like different kinds of marriages around the world on social media and stuff like that. So I feel like that's why some people are like, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. Like, there's no need to tie the knot and stuff like that. And then you also have the side of where, okay, I get married to this person, I have all this money. Now the person that I'm marrying didn't come from money or didn't have any money, but now they have like half of what I got. And that's where people talk about prenups and stuff like that to protect themselves, which is nothing wrong with a prenup. I don't know, you're not getting married for the money. You shouldn't be getting married because you actually love that person and that's your person that you want to grow in life with, like do life with together, not for the money. So if your partner has an issue with signing a prenup, I feel like that's a red flag, in my opinion. I mean,
to each their own. Situations vary, to be fair.
Opinion.
But I think at the end of the day, guys, piece of paper is a piece of paper, sure. But let's be for real. Your social security card is a piece of paper and it is proof of existence, life. But at the end of the day, a marriage certificate, yes, it is technically a piece of paper. I feel like people try to downgrade things that really actually hold weight and actually matter. And that's why I feel myself getting a little irritated with this topic, because it's like, like the piece of paper, it matters, but it really don't matter, because the piece of paper just solidifies the work that you and your partner put in to get to the point of marriage, and also solidifies the promise to each other to unify going forward and grow together. So it's like, if you focus so much on a piece of paper, you're missing like the whole story of this relationship. The past and what the future can be, and the promise in between. So it's like, look, man, if your mentality, if you're not locked in like that and you're still questioning, man, I don't know if I want to get married, or I love this woman, I love this man, so much, but I just don't know if I'm ready to take that step. Of course, y'all talk about it, but again, don't be so diluted in society and don't be so persuaded by society's viewpoints, because that's what's gonna keep you single, and that's what's gonna and call it what it is. If y'all ain't married, y'all single. And you're dating to try to find your partner. But of course, there is some loyalty in dating. There is some loyalty. That whole I'm talking to multiple people, that's crazy. Like, you're not going to have 5 people and be like, okay, contestant number 1, I think I like you most, but then I'm going to go talk to contestant number 4. Like, you playing too many games instead of focusing on one person. And that's why I feel like society is throwing different wrenches in the mix, and throwing different, well, marriage is just a piece of paper. Like, you really don't have to get married. Now y'all dating for 25 years. Like, what are you doing?
Look up and you 40-something years old.
Exactly.
Still, this is my girlfriend at the family function.
Exactly.
And I mean, to each his own.
True.
But it's like, don't try to downplay marriage. Just because you have trauma, don't try to carry that trauma onto someone else.
Exactly.
It's like,
can't take everybody advice.
If you're in a relationship where the person keeps talking about marriage, and you're the person that's hesitant on marriage, you need to sit down with that person and be like, hey, look, this is how I feel about marriage. Either we're gonna keep being girlfriend or boyfriend, or we're gonna have to go our separate ways. Like, don't keep stringing that person along because you know that person wants to get married, or you know that person sees a life with just you, and you out here entertaining other people.
Exactly.
Like, stop playing with people's emotions and feelings, because it can become very dangerous.
Tell you, man, you think you know somebody till you don't.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I mean, to round about back to the initial topic.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're not ready, just say you're not ready. And if, like you said, if you have some kind of trauma that makes you think marriage really isn't that big of a deal, okay, work on yourself, king. Focus on yourself, queen. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Take your time to focus instead of trying to listen to other people, having all these different people in your ear. And on top of that, just take life one day at a time. Like, what's your 1 year plan? What's your 5 year plan? What goals do you have for yourself? At 30 years old, I want to be married with my own home, be a homeowner. I want to have kids, 2 kids by then. Like, okay, that's cool, but what steps are you taking to put yourself in position to get that? And honestly speaking, if your goals are anywhere in that vicinity, you're going to need a piece of paper for that. You feel me? So it's like...
with all of that.
All of that. I mean, and let's break it down. Like, let's talk about it. And if you guys have any questions, Chavis Clay, you know we're here for y'all. Let us know in the comments. If y'all have any questions about anything, we will literally do the research. And if y'all want to see us do the research, we will do that for you guys.
Yeah, and we also have an email. It's in the description.
Hit us up.
The social media is popped up on the screen right here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be down below.
For sure.
So y'all can always talk to us. Y'all can message us, email us. It doesn't matter. Like, we're here. We want to be here, give you guys insight on, you know, how we think, you know, and how we live our life and stuff like that. And we're more than willing to give information and just become a true family.
Yeah.
So we love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.